Welcome to another episode of the Missonians. Today we're doing part 2 of the most haunted places in the world. This episode is based on California. Tonight we got RJ the Beast,
DJ the Kid,
Peanut, and Pebbles joining us for this little reaction video. So what we're going to do, we're going to get to the video, we're going to watch it, we're going to see how it goes. Okay, here we go.
Number 1. Rancho Los Amigos Hospital. Built in 1888, this hospital was built to serve as a poor farm and a ward for the mentally ill. Near the mental ward was closed down. It was never demolished. It was put up around it, along with a warning to keep away would-be explorers.
Just like the hospital out here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
The hospital out here, Eastern State, where we live in Oklahoma, they've done the same thing. Put a fence around it, keep out sign, and that's supposed to be haunted too.
Screw that.
I don't know.
Warnings did little to stop those who braved the old building. Many strange things here ranged from office furniture and medical files, body parts.
What?
Okay.
She just said there's mummified body parts in that building. Somebody had to go in this building to record this.
Yeah.
Not me.
That seems fun. Can we do that?
I don't know, but we're going to have to...
I don't think so.
We might have to have Peanut involved in these more often, because I like her reaction to these. It's pretty cool. Here we go.
I like scary
The
things.
old morgue freezers, legs, feet, and brains.
Oh, what?
Whoa! Legs, ears,
Wait a minute.
and pieces of human brains in there. Ugh.
Were also many who go there report encounters, such as seeing atoms in the windows, lights turning on and off, and even...
Hold on. Look at this building.
Why would
How
you
is
go
there
in
electrical running to that building still?
I don't know.
So if lights are coming off and on, that means something else is doing that.
Yeah, because that building looks like it's been through a lot, and
More
rain
importantly, who would
already
think?
affected the wires
than
and
rain.
stuff.
Ugh.
a sad, eerie song that can sometimes be heard.
Oh, there's a song they can hear outside the building. That's
Be wary. These halls are nearly impossible to traverse. Old faulty flooring.
Yeah, that's
Number 2.
right
Yeah,
down there to see that
I
all the
know.
time.
I know a story about the Hollywood sign. There's
Really?
a lady who killed herself. She was an actor, and
Oh my
sometimes you could see her ghost wandering around or climbing up there.
Well, let's see if that's what this is about.
The age,
That'd be
I
cool
think
if
it
you
is.
knew that already.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Originally created in 1923, this long-standing icon eventually became a location where suicidal individuals chose to end their lives.
Hold on, let's see.
Most notably was Peg Entwistle, a well-known Broadway actress,
Oh my!
enjoyed a relatively
I know.
That's pretty cool.
I've already seen a bunch of stories about her and all
Oh,
that.
that's crazy.
Like I said, I like the paranormal.
That's crazy. Okay, here we go.
successful career, but was very unhappy as she had been pigeonholed into a role, which made it difficult for her to from stage to film.
That's crazy.
September morning in 1932 that a hiker found her crumpled body in a
Oh,
ravine below the Hollywood sign.
what'd she do? Jump off?
Police surmised that she had climbed a worker's ladder to the top of the 45-foot H, where she jumped to her death.
Dang.
Nowadays, many hikers claim to see ghostly visions of a woman leaping from the ladder at night.
That's crazy.
Some claim to hear a woman screaming, and others say they could smell the scent of gardenia perfume,
Wow,
and
that's
Whistle's
crazy.
signature scent.
Garden. Yeah.
Number 3. Brookdale Lodge. Santa Cruz Mountains is the Brookdale Lodge. Originally built in 1870 as a mill, it was later converted into grounds and a hotel. The property hands many times since then. In the 40s and 50s, the lodge became a
You know what it kind
home
of looks like? It looks like the inside of a cruise ship.
It does.
Or it looks
actually-
like a Wolf Lodge thingy, you know?
Oh yeah,
Dude, that actually looks dope.
that's cool. Let's
Yeah,
see.
it
Let's see
really
what they
does.
say about it.
for gangsters and other shady folks. During this time, it was with many secret passageways and hidden rooms. Of course, there were also plenty of rumors about bodies under the floors as well.
What the heck? They
Most
built on top of it?
recently, the Brookdale Lodge was converted back into a functioning hotel.
I heard that actually there's a lot of businesses that are made on top of old cemeteries and all kinds of stuff. People
Indian
never,
graveyard.
Yep, people
There's
never
a-
even know.
There's a whole town. I don't remember where, but they have a little section for Indian. That's an Indian graveyard, and the rest of the town is built on the Indian graveyard.
That's crazy.
I know, and there was this video where you could actually see a ghost girl walking by,
Dang.
and it's not photoshopped or anything.
Well, I'm gonna have to look that up for another video. That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
it's another YouTuber that I watched.
Alright, okay, let's go.
And as one can imagine, in a place with a history such as this, there are many reported hauntings. Many guests claim to see the ghost of Sarah Logan, a 6-year-old who drowned on the property.
See,
She's seen
that's the one thing that would creep me out is a little kid. A little kid
Yeah.
ghost.
Sometimes, do you know a fact? Demons actually take a form of a little girl to catch you off guard.
Oh no.
So,
Dude,
because little girls are like the most innocent thing.
Yep.
I was actually
So-
about to say the most creepiest thing is a little girl wearing a dress in a dark room.
Yeah.
No, but you know what's sad? You know that girl that was like that really oh my god. There was like that like
Oh,
Like-
that pageant girl?
yeah, that pageant girl that got killed in like her apartment
Yeah, that
Oh
got
my
shot.
goodness.
with her mom, and she was only like
She was
5
really
or something.
famous.
Yeah,
And
she
she
was
was
like
like-
really
she was-
famous.
Like, blonde hair.
Yeah,
blue
and
eyes.
someone decided, oh, I think
You're
it's a
talking
great
about
idea to go kill
JonBenet
a
Ramsey?
pageant girl. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel so sad for that little girl.
playing on a balcony in her little white and blue Sunday dress. Others have even claimed the apparition to approach them, asking for her mother
Oh
before
wow.
disappearing.
See,
Other
could
experiences
you imagine
include
walking somewhere and seeing a little girl that looks real like you guys and saying, "Hey, let's go find your mom," and then she's just gone? That'd be creepy.
No, you know what would be the scarier?
Hmm.
If you say, "Come on, let's go find your mom," and then she's standing right there, and you try to grab her hand, and she disappears.
Oh,
hearing voices,
and I like scary
clinking
stuff.
glasses, and
Same.
soft music playing from no identifiable source. Number 4.
Pasadena.
The Pasadena
Oh my
Bridge.
gosh, that's where we used to live.
This beautiful
Over by
but
Pasadena.
undoubtedly eerie bridge was built in 1913, and only after 6 short years, it claimed its first suicide in
Whoa,
what?
1919.
Suicide Bridge, I heard of
This count has sadly never stopped climbing, earning itself the nickname Suicide Bridge. As of today, there are over 100 documented suicides by people throwing
Oh, I know
themselves from
this.
the bridge, though in reality,
crazy.
the numbers are much higher. You see, the city of Pasadena doesn't care for the
They're
negativity it
supposed to make
brings.
people do that.
So,
Like if you
whenever
cross it
they
or walk
feel
across it, it
too
makes you
many
do it.
of these
That's what the
incidents
story
have
is.
taken place,
Or
they
it pushes
trim the
thoughts.
numbers down for official reports.
Uh-uh.
So, the sad truth is,
Same YouTubers.
no one really knows
That's
how
crazy.
many
Yeah,
lives this
I
bridge has
went to this
claimed.
bridge and they went to it over and
People
over
have
again.
reported seeing
And
a
they
man
did
throw himself
reports
from the
and all that
railing,
other-
but when they run in an attempt to stop him, there's no one in sight.
Oh my goodness.
There's also accounts of cars swerving to avoid hitting a woman walking across the street, but she vanishes shortly
Wow.
after. One man even claimed of a spooky encounter while walking across the bridge. He said that ahead of him there were streetlights illuminating the path, but as he walked past each one, they would turn off behind
Whoa.
him,
kinda
eventually
cool, actually.
leaving him in the middle of
No,
the
it
bridge
wouldn't.
in total darkness.
Great video, right?
Number 5. Yamashiro.
What's this? Japan?
Built in the
No, it's California.
1920s as a private art museum, this
art
beautiful Japanese palace was
Japanese
later
palace.
converted into a breathtaking restaurant.
Hmm.
Located in Sycamore Avenue in Hollywood, the palace
Now that I think about it, speaking of restaurant, there was a restaurant in California that was a caboose of a train, and you can go in there and have dinner and stuff on this train. It was on a track and everything.
Is that a train?
No,
Or
that's
train?
like a Japanese building. But after that caboose closed down, there was a story that you could smell food cooking out of it, and the lights would come off and on afterwards.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
has sprawling views of the city. But, along with the views, Yamashiro also has many accounts of chilling encounters. There have been many recorded
That looks just
events
like they do
where
in
patrons
Japan
say
inside
that
the
they
house.
sat at the bar and had a conversation with the friendly barkeep. And upon looking away for a moment, he would vanish without a trace. Others report seeing silhouettes of a man and a woman drifting through fences on their stroll about the property. And, of course, being such a lovely venue, many people chose to get married there. But it's not for the faint of heart. Many brides have recalled hearing the sound of a woman crying from within the bridal suite. But when they opened the door to check, no one was there.
That's crazy.
Others have even reported seeing a ghostly bride sitting at the vanity. Number 6. Alcatraz Federal
Oh, yeah.
Penitentiary.
We learned about this in
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
But this prison is haunted for real.
Yeah, I know.
for real, like, for
same
real.
people
Yeah.
seen a video on them.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
There used to be there was 3 people that escaped, and they made like fake heads and stuff, and so they could like escape, and there was actually supposed to be 4 people, but one guy, he didn't fit through like the tunnel thingy that he like dug,
Yeah.
and they were all saying they were gonna come back and go get him and stuff, but they just left him. They just
Oh my
left him.
gosh. Let's see. Let's see what
And
this is.
they don't know for sure if he made it or
Because
not.
like they
Right.
found like life jackets and stuff like floating in the river and parts of their boat and stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Initially used in the 1850s to hold military prisoners, this penitentiary eventually became known as The Rock.
Yep.
It was in 1933 that the federal government decided to convert it into a maximum security prison. Alcatraz, like the cold rock it got its nickname from, was designed to break its prisoners. Anything beyond the 4 basic requirements of food, clothing, shelter, and medical care had to be earned. Punishments were harsh, and being isolated meant many inhumane methods could fly under the radar.
That's crazy.
One of the more allegedly haunted locations is cell 14D. According to the tale, one night the prisoner held in this whole cell screamed the whole night about a creature with red eyes killing him. The following morning, the guards found him strangled to death in the cell. Strangely enough, the next morning, when one of the guards did roll count of the prisoners, he counted 1 too many.
What the heck?
Some say that he saw the dead convict in line with the others before promptly disappearing. Other encounters include hearing unexplained clanging sounds, cold spots, apparitions, and the smell of cigarette smoke. Number 7. Battery Point Lighthouse.
Oh, this is that.
The Battery Point Lighthouse has always been unique. Its location on Battery Island is only truly an island during high tide. Other than that, it can be walked to from the mainland. Built in 1856 and eventually decommissioned and converted into a museum in 1965, this lighthouse is full of many tales. Despite being believed to be haunted, no one seems to know by who or even why. However, it's believed that there are 3 playful specters, 1 child, and 2 adults. Some accounts of paranormal activity include a caretaker having their slippers moved about the house at night, a rocking chair that frequently rocks itself, and the sound of heavy boots trudging up and down the lighthouse stairs. Number 8. The Whaley House. Being the subject...
Okay, stuff like this, I don't know, something about it like gives me chills when I think about it, but it makes me want to like go explore it almost.
I think this is a house that is talked about by the Indian graveyard.
Oh my goodness.
The town is built on the Indian graveyard.
Oh my goodness.
That looks like one of those like old houses.
It looks like a saloon.
Kind of, yeah.
Let's see.
Subject of movies and other media, many people have already heard of the Whaley House. This historic building was originally built in 1857 as the Whaley family home, but over its life, it took on many purposes such as business offices, a courthouse, a commercial theater, a school, and so on. Many people believe this property to be haunted due to its heavy history. Violet Whaley committed suicide in 1885, and many were hung on the property during its time as a courthouse. Many people who visit the house claim to see various apparitions. Many see the form of ghostly women, while others see who they believe to be Yankee Jim, a man convicted and executed on the property for grand larceny. Many other encounters have been reported, such as strange, unexplainable smells and the sound of heavy boots moving about the upper floor when no one is there.
That would look creepy to me if you walked up to it. I feel like
Number 9. Red Castle Inn. Built in 1860, the Red Castle Inn is a 4-story brick mansion and is allegedly home to the specter of the Lady in Grey. The castle was originally built to be the family home of...
Look, to me, only reason it looks creepy is because all these little white things right here, I feel like those should be facing up on the top of the roof.
Yeah.
Those look like icicles. I don't know.
The one thing that's really like getting to me in all this is watching this and then having that thing sitting
Hold on,
right
here's
there
another
staring.
thing. Is that an air conditioner?
Yes,
it is.
What the heck? That's a random place for an air conditioner.
it is.
of the Williams family, but was later turned into a bed and breakfast. Over the years, the tale of the Grey Lady persists. According to the story, she was a staff member serving the Williams family. She spent her days caring for their 11 children, both biological and foster. She eventually died from a high fever, but is rumored to have never left the property. Many report seeing a woman in gray moving throughout the mansion. She looks so solid and real that they truly believe she's a real person, at least until she walks right through a solid wall. Stranger yet, she's even held conversations with visitors, none the wiser to her otherworldly nature. Number 10. The Queen Mary.
Queen Mary is docked in Long Beach. That's where we used to go all the time.
You used to go on that all the time.
Yep.
The Queen Mary, there's a room that's specially haunted, and they will even set up a Ouija board in there for you if you want to stay in there.
It's a museum now. I've been on that boat.
Didn't we do another video about like good places to go?
Yeah, but it was like a place to visit. But this right here, I've been on this ship because it's docked. It doesn't float. It doesn't go out no more. They've just changed it into a place where you can go on and look around.
It's named after a queen who got her head chopped off.
Okay, nice.
That's crazy. Let's see what they have to say, because it's crazy to hear about this, because I've been on here.
Launching her career as a luxury liner in 1937 from England, she was host to many famous and influential guests. However, at the start of World War II, the Queen Mary was used as a ferry which carried countless soldiers into battle. It wasn't until years after her time being used in the war that the Queen Mary was finally sold to a tour operator and set up as a floating hotel in Long Beach in 1967. The reported hauntings on this vessel are too many to properly list, but some include doors slamming shut of their own will, cold spots, and wet footprints appearing out of nowhere. Apparitions are also reported, and some have heard footsteps stalking them down in the engine room. Though the high volume of...
I've walked right past this. Right? You can walk right past this and go in this door, and then when you go in this door, it's a long hallway that curves to the right.
happenings can be...
This is scary because they only let certain people walk through at a time. So it was only me and one other person, and you walk through real slow. This is not bright like this. It's darker. They just had to brighten it up probably for the picture. But this pool has no water in it.
Oh, I was going to ask if
It's got no water in it. It's just the ground just like that. It looks like it's rusted.
unsettling. Many have reported feeling as...
I agree with that too, because when you come through here, it makes you like creeped out.
Like
You just feel creeped out even though you're not scared. Does that make sense?
Yes.
though the entities they encountered were just benign in nature.
Well, that was kind of crazy. I've been to some of those places in Long Beach, Pasadena. That's crazy because we're originally from California.
Not me.
So, yeah, not Okie back here, but but you know we've been on that Queen Mary. Is kind of crazy to see the video on that because I don't know if they still use it as a museum, but before you were able to pay and walk through it and look at everything on it.
How much did it cost?
I don't remember now. It's been years. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode of the Smithsonian's. It has been the most haunted places, the California edition. Join us next time for another episode of the Smithsonian's where we touch another state and what haunted places it might have. It's RJ the Beast,
DJ Kit.
Peanut, and Pebbles joining us tonight. Like I said before, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Turn on the notifications.
And leave us a comment.
Leave us a comment, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.